Let's see here.
Okay, wait. It still would have been a full house either way.
So who's the one that swapped the phone card? I mean, Olga was the dealer. Hold on. She had to be the only one because she's the dealer. She was dealing the cards at the time.
I can't think of anyone else that could have done it.
Olga, right?
It has to be Olga.
Alright, Olga it is.
Why, it must have been Olga who swapped the cards. She was trying to cover up evidence of cheating.
That does make some sense.
Hold it! Sorry. There's a problem with that explanation. Huh? Swap card was from the wrong deck.
Yes, a blue card was stuck into the red hand.
Mixing a card from the wrong deck.
Phoenix voice.
Different colors. Remember that you're only talking about Olga Orly. She was the dealer. Do you really think she would make such an obvious mistake? Actually, I have some trouble imagining the judge that making that mistake. Give it a little more thought, Apollo. Right! Okay, so it had to have been someone else because
Exactly.
Phoenix,
I clicked
there's
it.
no reason for him to cheat if whatever. Okay, someone else. The one who swapped the cards wasn't Mr. Right, of course. And well, that doesn't seem like it could have been Olga Orly either.
What are you suggesting? That's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As a defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss Orley at this point.
Yes, I know. But she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make the mistake of swapping the wrong color card.
And if the card was swept during the game, it'd be obvious. Uh-oh. Something you like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking about how much fun all this is. Objection! Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. I was wondering to swap the cards with the defendant and wasn't Miss Orly. Then who was it? Yeah, well, that is a question, isn't it? Precisely. Huh? I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction.
One Direction. Oh, go. I just skipped it.
Well, we'll find that, indeed, after the murder, someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand, and that someone made two critical mistakes.
I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong color card.
Because the one who did swap the card, who did the swap didn't know the two colors of card were being used. The other mistake was number on the card.
Right.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Place the first ace with the king. I'm sure whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a fifth ace after all. All they knew was that the game had been won with a full house. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in. Objection! But there's one problem. According to our case record, this person doesn't exist. True, not until now. But you have to admit that a possibility of a fourth person, though it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there that night of the scene crime. What?
I believe the judge has spoke truthfully earlier. You do make trials ridiculous, Mr. Wright. This trial is proceeding on one central assumption, namely that at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in the room.
I believe this new evidence, as we say, overturns that assumption.
The problem is you choose to conceal this information to the court.
I suppose that is a problem, yes.
Court is adjourned for a brief recess. Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during your— oh my. Certainly, Your Honor. Very well, the trial will resume in 20 minutes.
Please call that you just heard.
That's impossible. But I put Carl in